Dear students, dear professors, dear friends and family of our students, it's a great honor to be with you here today. As we celebrate the ceremony of our second MBA cohort, this year also marks the 50th anniversary of Friedrich Hayek's Nobel Prize. Hayek won the prize demonstrating how decentralized economic systems would help us to achieve the world we dream about. A free world with no country borders, which is united in peace and works together to improve each other's lives. In the second cohort, with professors and students from 15 different countries in a single class, our program is making this dream a reality, one student at a time. But how do we create these connections in an online environment with people from different cultures? A Chinese idiom says, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." So probably at some point, you must ask yourself, do I want to understand the world around me and the possibilities of building bridges, developing connections with other leaders, and improve my business ideas? Well, you know, when I went off to college, I would have never imagined myself as a professor, and less so as a dean of an MBA program in an international and innovative educational institution. I've always liked studying languages and immersing in cultures. I could even see myself in industry as an I/O psychologist, in multicultural teams, and so on. I had been connected to interculturality from early years, passion for languages, and going for exchange in France, in UK, in the US, in Spain, and then Brazil. You know, I came here to study for masters. The idea was to develop my skills on cross-cultural team management. But then I had to get into the classroom, and I loved it. I had a hard time, though, because students said, it's too challenging. When I first heard about Hayek Global MBA and Hayek Global College in February 2020, as I read an email written by Edson, as he was saying his farewells to UNICEF and dedicating himself to this global and innovative institution that he was building, I felt that that was what we needed, an innovative and international institution. But somehow ambitious, Edson, right? But in Ukraine, you say, under the lying stone, water does not flow. This is, water does not move if you do not move the stone. This is, if you just are based on ideas, actions will not be taken unless you take them. So certainly, you need to take first steps. A few months later in May then, the responsible for HR calls me in, and she asked me, do you remember that email? You know, Edson is looking to help the program, for someone to help to build the program, and I'm thinking you might be interested. Can I introduce you? In June or July 2020, then our first online meeting, and Edson had already some ideas for the curriculum, but he wanted to have insights. And together with Berg, Otto, Jean-Baptiste, and Igor, we started building. Each from different backgrounds, some more academic, other less so, but all wanting to build a high quality and hands-on program. Some of that building was more challenging. We certainly had some great ideas, but putting them into practice, designing and structuring them academically speaking, was a whole different pair of shoes. I remember the first interdisciplinary project on IV industry. Who would do what? In which course? The German and academic in me saying, but we must structure it. When will we do it? How will we do it? What will we do? Which schedule will we take? and it must be ready 2 weeks before classes start. And Burke defending a rather industrial and market view, saying, but things are not structured. Students should get their hands on real-life experiences. And I remember classes and classes of us trying to explain the why of the project and trying to instruct the first cohort better. We definitely learned a lot about designing courses, interdisciplinary projects, by the feedback we got. And so we took our hearts in our teeth, as they would say in Romania. You must be brave. No pain, no gain. You have to take a risk. But this anecdote is not about course design. Rather, it also includes a cultural aspect of team building, of faculty from different backgrounds, professionally and culturally speaking. Some of us might be comfortable with uncertainties, while others rather avoid them. Some of us might feel you cannot question or give feedbacks to the professor because at least he is someone who studied, he's an expert, while others appreciate a more transparent culture. The point that I'm making here is about cultural diversity and how we approach it. You will often find that cultural diversity is beneficial, even more so if you are striving to create a global business. However, you must be prepared for the challenges that come with it and be open to constantly question yourself about your own perspectives. This is what we call cultural awareness and cultural humility. Over the years, the MBA program has grown. We had students from 23 countries in our online classroom, and you are a part of the story. You certainly can remember the most impactful moments with projects you had to develop and to discuss with your classmates. And your fellow teammates might have had a different perspective, have opened your mind, might have invited you to challenge yourself and your perceptions. And I know that I certainly challenged you in the people factor when I asked you to broaden your perspectives. Rather than saying that someone is different and does not want to understand, the main challenge is then to find what connects us as humankind and how we can build more culturally inclusive management practices, a free world with no country borders. Understand that we can learn from each other by asking on an ingenuine perspective of someone who belongs to another culture and or professional background. But we might have equally valuable ideas to your business idea. Question yourself, being critical, adjusting what you thought is already perfect takes time, patience, and self-awareness. Much as an African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I am sure you have learned a lot with your colleagues during these 18 months of the MBA program. Some of you might have created close connections in which you feel you have known your colleagues for years. We've seen this happening in February 2023 at our first High Global Summit in São Paulo. I believe working together on business projects has developed you personally and professionally in a way that you can say that High Global MBA truly has impacted your life. You should know you also impacted us. I want to take this moment to express my gratitude for the insights that you have shared with us and the way that each of you has contributed to make this program better and better. Surely, each of us as professors facilitated a course with the experience from a specific field, but we learned a lot with you as we created those courses on a student-centered environment base. I want to thank you, Edson, for taking the courage to build this program, striving to create a unique and innovative higher education institution that truly inspires. and for entrusting me to help you with the academic coordination. I am truly honored and appreciate the wonderful team of professors that we have and who continuously desire to improve the program and create impact with their courses. I could also not forget to thank the staff at Hayek who put all their efforts into making this day today a memorable moment. All of them together move heaven and earth, as we say in German. As you celebrate graduation today, I hope you can share the most valuable insights that you have taken from the program with your community and thereby contribute to a world that is freer, more prosperous, and more peaceful. And I strongly believe that you can do this if you consider at least 3 of the following. Be open to understand and sensitive to the perception of other people, especially when they come from different cultures and different professional backgrounds. Be courageous to take the first step to explore new possibility and create to inspire change. And be resilient during the journey and find the people that are equally passionate to strive with you towards success. Thank you.